tragedy. Conscious creators, we want to talk about why you shouldn't remember tragedy. And in truth, any happening that is undesired, you don't want to remember. You should try your best not to allow it to be logged away in your unconscious regions, in the unconscious regions of your mind. You should make effort to quell the emotion that you have been conditioned to attach, to stifle the repeating thought of the experience. For repetition, for the attachment and emotion of emotion is what can cause the quick rooting of an idea that is undesired. And once that idea is established through repetition, through constant attention, it becomes your experience with a greater frequency. Yes, it squeaked in as an experience, potentially a traumatic experience that you did not desire. But to continue to hold that experience on the screen of your mind, to hold it within your mind and body, only serves to recreate it over and over again. For you are consistently sowing that very material, very specific, because you had the experience. So you know the details, you know the feeling, you have clear imagery of the experience, and you're re-sowing it over and over and over again, which causes it to appear with greater frequency in your experience. The face has changed, but the experience remains the same. How it causes you to feel as a result of the experience is the exact feeling that you have been expressing because of your constant entertaining of the idea. How did the experience creep into your life? How did it become an experience? Well, you were aligned with it in some form or fashion in your energy expression, in your thought evaluation. You could be hearing conversation about the experience over and over again from a loved one or a friend who is communicating their experience. It hasn't been your experience, but it's their experience. And you've constantly hearing them, and you are feeling the experience, feeling the emotions that they are feeling because you are aligned with them in close proximity, hearing their pain, hearing their discussion. You're seeing the imagery on your mind because you're listening to the words, you're participating in the conversation. And in your imagery and in your feeling as a result of participating in that conversation, as a result of hearing another's experience, you are building that very idea within yourself. This is how ideas get passed along and implied and sown into children. Once they become old enough to understand the idea and have a decently clear picture of it, and they experience the feeling that is offered from parents or loved ones in close proximity, and they take on that idea, once it becomes dominant, it becomes who they are, it becomes their expression, and it becomes their experience. Maybe you are consistently witnessing it in social media. Maybe you're consistently watching it on a television, and it is part of the broadcasting of a particular station or show, and the norm is broken relationship. The norm is broken homes. The norm is lack and scarcity. And you have watched this show over and over again under the disguise of entertainment. And you have accepted the idea as true, or the experience that you were observing closely resembled yours or resembled a family member's. And so you took it in and said, this is possible. This is a potential experience. I know someone who has a similar experience. Even though my mom and dad or we don't have it, I know someone. So this must be a norm out in the world. And then when you take that on and accept it as an idea, and you continue to watch that show, you continue to participate in the conversation. And the minute it begins to become dominant for you, you find yourself thinking about, having thoughts about that type of experience. You find yourself every now and then feeling in alignment. You don't know that, you don't call it that, but you're feeling in alignment with that experience. You're feeling the feelings of what that experience would be for you. And then over time, in your time-space reality, because of your expressions and because of the lack of resistance that you are offering to that experience, you have the experience. And now you know that it's true. Now I know it's possible because I had that terrible experience. And now you're going about trying to defend it, trying to protect yourself from it. And you're conversing about it. You're talking about it. You're feeling about it. You're unconsciously looking for it so that you can try to shield yourself from it. You're doing everything that you can, but you're sowing that material over and over as a result of your attention, and you're creating that with greater and greater frequency, doing everything right from the creative process standpoint, but in the wrong direction. This is why we say it's not a good idea to remember your traumas. It's not a good idea to remember those experiences that you do not desire that you have had, or that you have witnessed, or that you have experienced from someone in close proximity with you who's in pain from an experience that they did not desire and that you would not desire as an experience. Take your attention away from it. Use that experience or the experience of others to get clear on what you desire and align yourself with that in thought, in feeling, the imagery that you hold on the screen of your mind. Get clear as a result. Use it as contrast to get clear on that which you desire. That which you are holding and allowing to be in operation in your mind and body is the material that is sown into your inner creative process, or is being re-sown into your inner creative process. You must take the reins of it. You must be intentional about it. You cannot allow it to be just miscellaneously and haphazardly sown from outside of you. You cannot accept the experiences of others, especially if they are those that you would not desire. You cannot entertain imagery, ideas, storylines from your media sources that are sowing material into you of experiences that you do not desire. And until you get strong enough to refuse these ideas, until you get strong enough to use these ideas as contrast merely to establish ideas and experiences within that you desire, turn them off. Turn off the social media. Turn off the media. Turn off the shows that you know are portraying ideas of experiences that you do not desire. Turn away from anything that references lack and scarcity. Turn away from anything that references dis-ease. Turn away from anything that references ideas and experiences that you do not desire. When you do come in contact with them, quickly use them as contrast to establish an idea. Get clear on the idea or an experience that you do desire. And we understand that this seems like a lot. But just like anything else, the more you play and practice with it, it will become a habit, because your mind and your body is a learning mechanism of which you have been gifted to experience life on your plane of existence. It is a learning mechanism. Anything that you begin to do, anything that you show as a priority, anything you begin to place your focus and attention on, you become. So the idea of only seeing certain things, only entertaining certain ideas, only sowing certain ideas of a certain level of frequency, it will become your norm. And as it becomes your norm, it is who you will become. And when you become it, it is what you will see. And it is who you will be. But it takes energy and effort in the initial. It takes energy and effort in the initial. But you can do it. Because that very process is what and why you are who you are right now. It is why you house the ideas that you house right now. It is why you are expressing that which you are expressing right now. It is why you are experiencing that which you are experiencing right now. You just were unconscious of how the process was working. Now you understand the play. Now you understand the process. And it's up to you to engage in the play and practice of conditioning yourself toward what you want as life experience. And we have just laid the process to you. And this is what we desire for you to know. This is why we offer our suggestions. This is why we offer our knowledge and understanding, so that you can get on the path to growth and expansion, so that you can accelerate your growth and expansion and become that which you truly intend. Become that which you desire. Experience that which you desire, and continue to expand, continue to evolve. And as you walk physically, be that beacon of light, of vibration that others might be able to connect with and elevate themselves as a result of coming in contact with you. This is what we desire. This is our mission. And if you desire to accelerate this process, we suggest that you look to the Ascension Accelerator in the description. Come to find out what that is, that program is, where we can be in close proximity and close contact with you in even greater support, accelerating this process, this game of life experience that you are participating in. This is what we desire for you to know. This is what you must understand. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you. From our now non-physical perspective, offering that which you know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you.